Hello, welcome to Vinyasa Yoga. Thank you for joining. If you have any, you can grab your blocks if you happen to have them. Um, Maybe a strap, but I don't really think you'll need it today. Um, we're going to go ahead and get started in reclined cobblers. So if you'd like to make it a little bit more restorative, if that's what you might need, grab your blanket or bolster to place behind you, and then we will go ahead and lie back and get started. Take your time getting set up, maybe pressing into the outside edge of your feet to lift your pelvis up, into your elbows, the back of your head. Your hands in or out. Maybe even bringing your peace fingers together above you to connect your circuitry between your feet and your hands, all of your meridians joining together. Once you get there, take a deep breath in. A long exhale. Deep breath in through your nose, fill up your belly. Exhaling through your mouth. Or a deep breath in. Fill yourself up all the way to your collarbones. Long exhale out. Allow your breath to release all of your muscles. Soften through the face and shoulders. On your next inhale, gently sweep your knees up and into your chest. Draw your toes back to you. Be clasping the outside edge of your knees. It's an energetic place of harmony, rhythm, and peace. And then go ahead and release your feet to the outside edge of your mat. And let your knees gently fall over to the left, leaving your feet wide. On your next inhale, reach up through the right arm, reaching, draw down through the right thigh. And then exhale, just set your body down. You can take your gaze to the right. And on your next inhale, sweep your knees up, draw your right arm down, and let your knees fall over to the right. Draw down through your left thigh, reach up with your left hand, a long side body stretch. You can turn your gaze to the left and then just release. Breathing into your abdomen. On your next inhale, draw your left arm back down, your knees back up. Bring your knees into your chest once more. Palms down next to your hips, send your feet up in the air. Draw your toes back to you. Stretching through the hamstrings. Keep a bend in your knees if you need to. And then to start to awaken your energy, we'll inhale in, and on the exhale, stomp your feet down on your mat. Inhale your feet back up. Exhale, stomp your feet on the mat. One more, bring your feet up. Exhale, stomping your feet on the mat. Bringing your knees into your chest. You can place your hands on the back of your thighs to rock and roll up or roll off to the right to come up to a seat. If you're rocking and rolling up, take your time. And then once you make your way up to a seat, bring your hands to a place of intention. Take a deep breath in, elongate through the spine, gaining alignment. If you have an intention that you'd like to set for your practice today, or just a word that you'd like to keep with you, you can compose that now. Breathing in your intention or your word. Exhaling to seal it, considering it done. Interlace your fingers and send them out in front of you, and then reach outward and upward. Reaching up above your head, send your gaze up. Breathing down into your abdomen. And then release your fingers, bring them behind your back, interlace them. Draw them down and away from you just a little bit. Send your gaze back up. And then exhale your chin down towards your chest. Releasing your fingers, hover your right hand, tilting your left ear towards your left shoulder, tagging some weight on the top of your head. Placing your hand there. You're still long through the spine, just your head is tilted. And then coming over to the right, hovering your left hand. Releasing your head, come forward on your mat into tabletop. And then you're going to send your hands out in front of you, Lowering your sternum down into puppy. If you'd like to bring the palms of your hands together and send your fingertips up to the ceiling, you're welcome to do that. And then if you have your fingertips up, bring them down to the mat. Shift your body forward, coming down onto your belly. You're going to bring your right foot up with your left elbow underneath your shoulder, spreading your fingertips apart, pressing in to your fingers. Sweep your right arm back. And go ahead and draw your right leg, your right foot in. Just as far as it's comfortable. You can send your gaze back over your right shoulder. Gently release your right foot. Bring your left foot back. You can sweep back with the left hand to clasp your foot. Drawing it in, send your gaze back behind you. With a firm foundation in your forearm, pressing into your fingertips so that you're not leaning in. Releasing your left foot. Come on back and we'll engage in Sphinx. So pressing into your fingertips, draw them back to you. Send your sternum forward, create some resistance there. Maybe shaking your head a little yes and no here. If this is a little bit tight on your lower back, take your feet out wide. And then bringing your head down, sweep your hands back next to your chest, curl your toes under, bring it back to your tabletop. So take a moment to get set up in your tabletop. And then when you're ready, we'll inhale in into cat, arching inward. Exhale, carving a line forward into cow. Inhale, arching into cat, pressing in between your shoulder blades. Exhale into cow. One more. And then inhaling in, coming back to a neutral tabletop. Exhale your right leg out long. Inhale, sweep your knee in towards your nose, arching. Exhale, sending your toes up to the ceiling as if you're going to touch your head with your toes. Inhale in, arching inward, bringing knee towards your nose. Exhale, send your gaze forward, reaching up and back with your foot. Breathing in, contracting. Exhale to expand forward, create some space. Keep moving with your breath. Just one more. Bringing your right leg down to the mat. Inhale in. Bring your knee into your nose. Exhale, sweeping, arching forward. Inhale, breathing in. Exhale, send your gaze forward, your toes back to the front of the mat. Keep breathing. Sweeping through. And then coming back to your tabletop. Curl your toes under, lift your knees. Start to activate through the core, firing up. I'm going to shift your feet left and right for your toes, maybe forward and back a little bit. And then when you're ready, send it up and back to your down dog. If you need any more movement in your down dog, you're welcome to Bring that into the pose for a moment before you settle in. And once you settle into your down dog, take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhaling in again through your nose. Exhaling through your mouth. If you'd like to do lion's breath, you can. Stick your tongue out. One more deep breath in through your nose. Exhaling through your mouth. Inhale up on your toes, bend your knees, send your gaze forward and step to the top of the mat. Exhale down into your forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway lift, extending through the spine. Exhaling to fold. With strength, come all the way up into your extended mountain. Exhale, reaching up and over to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale over to the left. Inhaling to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway lift. Exhaling down to fold. Rise all the way up. Arch over to the right again. Send your gaze to the left. Inhale back to center. Reach up and over to the left. Send your gaze to the right. And back to center. Coming down into your forward fold. Inhale, coming up halfway lift. Exhale down to fold. Sweep all the way up. And one more side body stretch on each side. Your gaze to the left, reach to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale left, send your gaze to the right. Come back to center. Come down into your forward fold. With your hands on the mat, step back with your right foot. Create that strong foundation. And when you're ready, sweep up to your crescent. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat, your right knee, right foot, sink back into your runner's lunge. Inhale, back, forward, curl your right toes under, lift up through that right leg, sweep back up into your crescent. Exhale, hands down to the mat, bring your right knee down to the mat, pivot your foot to the left, left hand on the mat, inhale up through the right arm. Exhale your right hand down, pivot your right leg back, curl your toes under, create that foundation, come back into your crescent. Exhale, hands down to the mat, right knee, right foot, sink back into your runner's lunge once more. Shift forward, curl your toes under, come up, rise all the way up to your crescent once more. Exhale your hands to heart center. Inhale in. And then exhale, twist to the left. If you'd like to open up through the arms, you're welcome to do that. Lowering your left arm, inhale up through the right arm, send your gaze up. Exhale, back to the twist. Inhale in. And then exhale, both hands down to the mat. Sweep your left foot back, lower down. Inhale up into baby cobra. Exhale down. Inhaling in, maybe a full cobra this time. Exhale down. Once more, coming up. Stay up here and go into your move around in your blissful cobra. Dipping your shoulders down. Send your gaze every which way. Any kind of movement that feels good to you. And then when you're satisfied, lower down, curl your toes under. You can send it back to tabletop, up to plank, and back to your down dog. Inhale up on your toes, send your gaze forward, step to the top of the mat. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale down to fold. Sweeping all the way up with strength. Exhale, hands to heart center, sink into your chair. Inhale up, you can mini back bend here. Exhale, carve a line forward. Inhale, come up halfway lift. Exhale, down to fold. Sweeping all the way up, reach up, palms together. Exhale, down into your chair. Strong chair, hug muscle to bone. Inhale up, little back bend. Exhale, down to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhaling down to fold. Rise all the way up. Exhale, sit in your chair. Inhale, come up, little back bend. Exhale, your hands down to the mat, stepping back with your left foot. Inhale, rise up to your crescent. Exhale, hands down to the mat, left knee, left foot, sink back into your lunge. Inhale, come forward, curl your left toes under, rise up through the left leg. Strong foundation, come up to your crescent. Exhale down. Left knee, left foot to the right. Right hand on the mat, inhale up through your left arm. Exhale, head down to the mat. Sweep your left foot in, curl your toes under, rise up through that left leg. Inhale, up into your crescent. Exhale, hands to the mat, left knee, left foot. Send it back into your lunge. Inhale forward, curl your left toes under, rise up to that left leg. Sweep your right foot back, lower down. Inhale into up dog or cobra, and then send it back to your down dog. Inhaling up through the right leg. Exhale, sweeping it through. Inhale, come up into your crescent. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhaling in. Exhale, twisting to the right, opening up through your arms. If you'd like a little more, lower your right arm. Send your left hand up with your gaze, dial your right shoulder back. Inhale in, up through your spine. And then coming back to the twist. Inhale in. Exhale, back to center. Bring your hands down to the mat. Sweep your right foot back and lower down. Inhaling into up dog or cobra, and then exhaling back to your down dog. Inhaling up through the right leg. Exhale, sweep it through. Inhale up into your crescent. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Sweep your right foot back into your three-legged dog. Exhale, bringing your right foot down. Inhale up through the left leg. Exhale, sweep it through. Inhale up into your crescent. Exhale, your hands down to the mat. Sweep your left foot back up to your three-legged dog, and then bring your foot down. Inhale and up on your toes, bend your knees, step to the top of the mat. Exhaling down into your fold. Inhale, rise up, halfway lift. Exhaling down to fold. Sweep all the way up. Exhale down into your chair. Inhale, rise up, little back bend. Exhaling down. Step back with your right foot and go ahead and pivot your right foot parallel to the back of your mat. Inhale, your right arm up, mandala up into your warrior two. Inhale, both palms together, straighten through the front leg. Exhale, release your palms, reach out with the left hand. Reach up with the right, create some space between your left ribs and left waistline. Breathing in here. And then on your next inhale, rise back up. Pivot your left toes in. Inhale up into five-pointed star. Pivot your heels in, down to your goddess. Inhale up to your star. Send your left toes forward. Come back into your warrior two. Bring your hands down to the mat. Slip your left foot back and lower down, flowing through. All meeting back in down dog. Inhale in up on your toes. Send your gaze forward. Step to the top of your mat. Exhaling down into your fold. Inhale, coming up halfway lift. Exhale down to fold. Rise all the way up. Exhale down into your chair. Inhale, little back bend. Exhale your hands down to the mat. Stepping back with your left foot, pivot your left heel in. Inhale up through the left arm, mandala up into your warrior two. Inhale, straighten through the front leg, palms together. Exhale, send your right hand out, reaching up and over. Breathing down into your abdomen. And then inhale, strength back up. Bending through the front leg into your warrior two. Bring on your hands down to the mat, sweep your right foot back and lower down. Bring your fingertips out onto the floor. Inhale, bring your shoulders up and back into gecko. Exhale down. Strong on your fingertips, inhale up and back. Exhaling down. And one more, strong through those fingers, like you're protecting the top of a cupcake. And then exhale down. Sweep your hands back in, curl your toes under, send it back to tabletop, or up and back to down dog. Inhaling up through the right leg. Exhale, sweeping it through. Bring your left foot up a step for your warrior one, and we'll inhale up into our warrior one. Take a moment in your warrior one. Breathe here. And then you're going to bring your hands either to your wrists, your elbows, maybe you clasp your fingertips together. And you're going to inhale in, open up through the front body. Draw back through the elbows. Rise up through the spine, so you're energetically rising up through the bottom of the spine, into your shoulders. And then exhale, sending your upper body towards your thigh. Still holding your arms. If that's comfortable, you can release them at any time. And then do release your hands. Send your fingertips back. With strength in your right leg and a little bit of a spring in your left leg, you're going to inhale up into your warrior three. Long, strong body. And then stepping back with your left foot, send your arms back up into your warrior one. Breathe here in your warrior one. And then exhale your hands down to the mat. Sweep your right foot back. Pause a moment in your plank. And then go ahead and lower down. Coming into up dog or cobra. And then we'll meet back in down dog. Inhaling up through the left leg. Exhale, sweep it through. Step up with your right foot so that you can rise up into your warrior one. Breathe here in your warrior one, arranging your pose. And then clasping either your elbows or your wrists, or maybe your fingertips are clasped together. You can use a strap here. Inhale, open up through the front body. Send your gaze up. Breathing down into your abdomen. Strong through your legs, strong foundation. Exhale, send your upper body towards your thigh. And then on your next exhale, release your hands, send your fingertips back. With a spring in your step, you can lift off into your warrior three. You can have your toe down for a kickstand. Let's go into your version of your warrior three. Strong in the standing leg, rising up, extending through the upper body. And then exhale, step back with the right foot. Send your arms up into your warrior one. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Sweep your left foot back and pause in your plank. Pivot your heels to the left. Inhale your right arm up into your side plank. Exhale your right hand down. Pivot your heels over to the left. Inhale your left arm up into your side plank. And then come back to center. Lower down. Inhale up. And then come back to down dog. Inhaling in. Exhale, send your right hand to your left foot. Peek underneath your arm. Breathe here, one breath cycle. And then send your right hand back. And bring your left hand to your right foot. Peek under. Breathing here, one cycle. And then with your left hand back, bend through the knees. Send your gaze forward and step to the top of your mat. Sink your hips down so that your upper body is on your thighs. Go ahead and sweep your fingertips straight back toward the end of your mat. So strong legs here. You can hover your upper body above your thigh for a little bit more if you'd like. Breathing here. And then sweep your fingertips down and up. You can stay here or lift up slightly for your chair. Breathing here into your core, into your back. Bring your hands to heart center. And then we'll twist to the left. Check your knees, make sure you're even there. Breathing in still, strong legs. One more breath. And then inhale back to center. Exhale over to the left. One more breath here. Come back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Hold here in your forward fold if you'd like to clasp your elbows into ragdoll. Release through the spine and head, maybe shaking your head yes and no. On your next inhale, come on up, halfway lift, extend. Exhale down to fold. Rise all the way up. Exhale your hands to heart center. Inhaling in, step back with the left foot. Send both arms up into your warrior one. Exhale your hands to heart center. Bring your hands down to the mat. Sweep your right foot back and then lower down. Sweep your fingertips back. Lift up through the front body. Draw back through the fingertips. Exhale down. Once more, inhale in, open up through the sternum, down the front body. Exhale down. If you'd like to lift up through the legs this time, you're welcome to. Lifting up. Exhaling down. Sweep your hands back in, curl your toes under, send it up and back to your down dog. Lifting up through the right leg, sweep through. Inhale up into crescent. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale in. Exhale, pivoting into your warrior two. Inhale, straighten through the front leg, coming up into a wide-legged stance. Exhale, down into your goddess. Inhale, your right arm up and over with your left hand on your thigh. Exhale, back to your goddess. Inhale, right hand on your thigh, reach up and over with your left. Come back to your goddess. Once more each side, left hand to thigh, up and over with your right arm. Back to goddess. Right hand down, lift up and over with your left hand. And back to goddess. Rise up into your five-pointed star. Exhale, your right toes to the front of the mat. Come back into your warrior two. Reverse your warrior. And then bring everything down to the mat. Bringing your right foot back. Coming down. Sweep your fingertips back and inhale, front body. Exhale down. Inhale if you'd like to do legs and front body. Exhale down. And then once more, bringing it up. Exhale down. Sweep your hands in next to your chest. Curl your toes under and send it up and back to your down dog. Rise up on your toes, bend your knees, send it to the top of your mat. Exhaling down. Inhale, rise up, halfway lift. Exhaling down to fold. Come all the way up. Exhale your hands to heart center. Inhaling in. Exhale, sinking your hips down into your chair. Sweeping your fingertips next to your sides, next to your hips. And stay here. If you'd like, you can rise up on the balls of your feet into hummingbird. And breathing here. The medicine of hummingbird is joy. And they should be back soon. Strong through the legs. On your next inhale, if you'd like to try to stay on the balls of your feet, Sweep your hands in front of you, palms together, rise up, reach. And then exhale, coming down. Pause a moment into your mountain. So strong through the legs. Rising up through the back body. Hug muscle to bone. Breathing in. Strong foundation through your feet. Rising up energetically through the arches. And then when you're ready, take your weight over to your left foot. Inhale your arms, sweep them forward, rise up with your right knee. You can stay here working on balance and strength, or bring your right hand down, sweeping it down your shin to clasp your foot. And again, you can stay here in a quad stretch, still building balance and stability, or go ahead and reach out slowly with your left hand coming into dancer. Push your right foot into your right hand, reach forward. Have a drishti, a focal point on the floor. Breathe here. And then inhale, coming back to your mountain. Pause in your mountain. Recalibrate your energy. And then shift your weight to the right. Inhale, both arms up, bring your knee up. Sweep your left hand down. And then start to pivot forward, reaching. Have that focal point. Breathing here. And then slowly come back. Stand down into your mountain. Bring your palms forward. Rise up through the spine. Drawing your shoulder blades together. Pause here a moment. Feel the energy flow through your body. Refreshing and recalibrating you. And then releasing your mountain. Inhale, both hands up and overhead. Exhale, carve a line down to fold. Inhale, come on up, halfway lift. Exhaling down to fold. Rise all the way up with strength. Exhale over to the right. Come back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to center. Come back down into your forward fold. You're going to bring your weight to your left foot. Rise up through the right leg. Send it back behind you. Just as far as it's comfortable. If you'd like to walk your fingertips back behind your left heel and draw yourself downward, you're welcome to do that for just a moment. Then when you're ready, release your right leg down to the mat into your warrior one. Breathing in here. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale in. Exhale, pivot your back foot, come into your warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reach up and over. Exhale, coming into your side angle. Inhale in. Exhale, send your fingertips forward, extend your side angle. Breathe here. And then bring your hands down to the mat, your left foot back, and lower down. Inhaling into up dog or cobra, and then exhaling into your down dog. Inhale, rise up on your toes, bend through the knees, step to the top of the mat. Exhaling down into your fold. Inhale, rise up, halfway lift. Exhaling down. Sweep all the way up. Exhale down into your chair. Strong legs, rise back up, back bend. Exhaling down, forward fold. Transfer your weight to your right foot. Pick up your left leg, send it back as far as you're comfortable. If you have a kickstand down, that's perfect. Walk your hands back behind your heel if you'd like more. Breathe here just a moment. And then exhale, release your left foot down to the mat. Sweep your arms up into your warrior one. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale in. Exhale, coming into your warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, coming into your side angle. Breathe here in your side angle. And then exhale, send your fingertips forward, reaching a long energetic body. Breathe here. And then exhale everything down to the mat. Sweep your right foot back. Pivoting down. Inhale into up dog or cobra. And then exhale into your down dog. In your down dog, inhale up through the right leg. Exhale, bring knee to nose. Stay here or send your right leg out to the left. Pivot your left heel down to the mat. Inhale up through the left arm into a wild thing variation. Lift up through the hips as you're here, strong legs. Exhale, your left hand down. Sweep your right leg back into your down dog, into your three-legged dog, and then bring it down to the mat. Inhaling up through the left leg. Exhale, bring it down, nose towards your knee. Stay here, or kick your leg out to the right. Left hand down. Pivot your right heel down to the mat, and inhale up. Lifting up through the hips. Strong. And then exhale your right hand down to the mat. Bring your leg back to your three-legged dog and place it down. You're going to lower your knees here. Walk your hands back to you. If you have your blocks handy, you can use those to extend back. We're going to lean back into camel. So if you'd like to curl your toes under for some more stability, you're welcome to do that. Or you can just keep your feet flat. You can start here with your hands at your lower back and inhale in, leaning back. Or if you'd like, go ahead and come back into your camel, drawing your pelvis forward. Only when you're comfortable, you can send your head back. If you'd like a little bit more with a strong foundation through your left arm, you can inhale your right arm up and reach back. Inhale your right arm back. Create the foundation there. And then inhale your left arm back. Inhaling your left hand back. Strong core, come back up. Keeping your toes curled under. Sink your hips back, unless this is uncomfortable. Bring your hands to heart center into hero. Rise up through the spine. Releasing your hands, go ahead and come into your tabletop. To counter your toes, you can tap your toes on your mat. And then we'll sweep our feet off to the left. Sweeping your toes to the left, your feet. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale over to the right. Wherever your hands land is perfect. Inhale up through the spine. A long straight spine. So watch you're not arched through the back too much. Send your gaze back. If you like, you can sweep your right arm over to your left thigh. Breathe in, you're breathing in fresh prana, the energy through the crown of your head, down your spine. Breathe it in and then exhale it through your entire body. Refresh yourself. Bringing new life in. And when you're ready, send your gaze to the left. Everything stays, just your gaze turns to the left. Opening up that channel through your neck to bring your heart and your mind together in coherence and clear communication. One more breath here. Release the bind if you're in. Come back to center. Bring your hands behind you. You can windshield wiper your legs if you'd like to go no hands. Windshield wipering your legs just for a moment. And then sweep your feet off to the right. Create a foundation and then inhale up. Exhale, twist to the left. If you reached around for the bind on the other side, go ahead and do that here. Breathing down into your abdomen. Send your gaze back. Still envisioning that fresh energy coming down through the crown of your head. Let it illuminate you. Breathing it out into your body. It's radiating. And then send your gaze back to the right. Wringing out the spine here. And then go ahead, and if you're in the bind, release it. Come back to center. Send your legs out in front of you. And we'll windshield wiper them first. So whether you had your hands behind you or you went with no hands. And then send your legs out in front. Bring your palms down to the mat or to blocks. Draw your toes back to you. Hug muscle to bone into staff. Engaging through the abdomen, your back. Release your staff pose and draw your feet back to you. Inhale in, extend through the spine. And then when you're ready, we'll lift up into boat. If you'd like to bring your hands to the back of your thighs, bring your arms out, whichever version you prefer. And then if you'd like a little bit more, we can burst. So inhale in, exhale, send your arms and legs out, and then inhale back into your boat. Exhale, burst. Come back to your boat. Inhale, burst. Exhale back. Let's do more. And then exhale down, folding over your legs. Take a deep breath into your back, your neck, anywhere you need it. Exhaling down. Another inhale in. One more inhale. And then we'll go ahead and inhale in, rising back up. Here you can, we're going to go into saddle. So you can go with one-legged saddle, just folding one leg back. If you're comfortable with both legs back, you can do that. If you're going one leg, I'll cue you to switch. And then when you're ready, go ahead and lower back, lift up through the hips a few times to adjust. I would invite you to bring your hands to your hip crease in this pose. As you're gently opening up through your hip flexors. Your hands are energetic jumper cables, so to assist that opening and the free flow of energy through your body. Breathe into your abdomen. If you're in a one-legged saddle, go ahead and gently lean to one side to switch. Go ahead and switch your legs. And taking a deep breath in. Go ahead and come out of your saddle pose, making your way slowly up. You can unfold your legs. Lower back down to bring your knee into your chest. Your feet active and towards you. Be gentle, slowly drawing your knees in, drawing your tailbone down and towards the end of your mat, extending through the crown. And then coming into a reclined easy pose, so crossing your legs there, take your peace fingers to your big toes and just draw your legs inward towards your chest, or if it's more comfortable to just clasp the outside of your feet. Still here, drawing your tailbone down and towards the end of the mat, elongating through the spine. Release your legs a little bit to flip the cross of your legs and then draw them in again. Releasing your legs. If you'd like to, just let your knees fall over to the left for a twist, or if you'd like a little bit more today, hook your right big toe with your peace fingers of your left hand, and you can bring your peace fingers of your right hand to your left foot, and then go ahead and let your knees fall over to the left, drawing that left leg back and underneath you and extending the right top leg as far as it's comfortable for you. If you'd like, you can send your gaze back to the right. Take a deep breath in. Long exhale. And a deep breath in. Exhale to set your body down. Just relax it down. Next inhale, you can draw your feet back in. You can release your toes. Bring your knees back up towards your chest. And then taking your right peace fingers to your left toes, your left peace fingers to your right big toe. And let your knees fall over to the right, sending your left leg out long and drawing your right leg back underneath you. Send your gaze back to the left and take that deep breath in. Exhaling. Another deep breath in. Exhaling. Set your body down, relaxing. And then releasing your toes, bring your knees back in to your chest, squeeze them in. Exhale, coming into Shavasana. Take a moment to get comfortable. And once you're there, take a deep breath in. Long exhale. Another deep breath in. Exhale to soften your body. Soften through the crown of your head, your shoulders and your arms. Let this peaceful feeling wash over you. Across your abdomen, hips. Let it encompass your legs and toes. And your surrounding fields of energy. Allow it to bring a serene feeling of peace and ease. Taking a deep breath in. Slowly come back to your body, your arms and legs, fingers and toes. Sweep your left hand up and over you towards the right arm. Slide your left hand down to your right palm, coming to your side. Pause for a moment here. And then make your way up to a seat, bringing your hands back to that place of intention. Taking a deep breath in. Come back to the intention that you set at the beginning of your practice. Taking your gaze down to your heart. I'm grateful for our practice together. The love and light in me sees and honors the love and light in you. Namaste. I hope you have a peaceful evening or wonderful rest of the day. And I look forward to seeing you for next class.